Yeehaw! Welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. Man, I swear, nothing Bundt cakes is about the messiest product I have to work with. The cream cheese icing. So they put them in these cups, very tight cups, by the way, or containers. And so the cream cheese icing, they drizzle all the way down the cake. So there's no way that you can physically pick the cake out of the container without, taking the cream cheese icing off. So I think they need new containers, or they need to redesign how they do their cakes, because that's annoying. That really is. So it ruins the aesthetic of it and makes it dramatic. Anyways, these look like two of the most promising Bundt cakes they've had in a while. A new, very limited Dulce de Churro, yes, Dulce de Churro cake, which has caramel stuffed inside, and it's like a cinnamon spice cake. And then you've got pumpkin spice cake, which they have every year, but I've never tried. So I'm very intrigued. The bases look exciting. They look more flavorful than any of the other Bundt cakes I've had from Nothing Bundt Cake. So we're going to go ahead and pose for this thumbnail. Oh, see, this is just, it wants to fall over and make my life impossible. So this is going to be the best view you're going to get right there. So I apologize. This is a sloppy look. But as you can see, pumpkin spice, churro. Okay, so I thought they called it churro de leche. It says churro dulce de leche there, so I don't know. Anyways, please subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Of course, we're going to start with the new one. We'll cut right in half just to see what we get with the filling. And just like other reviewers have stated, it's not really as advertised. You don't really have a lot of filling. It kind of soaks into the cake. So, I mean, it's what it is, but we're going to review it for its taste more so than anything. So we're just going to cut and cut and cut until we get a piece we think has enough caramel to make a good judgment. So yeah, there's another look at it. Again, doesn't really look like as advertised. We were all thinking, oh, it's going to be like a lava cake, oozing with caramel. But sadly, that has not been the case for most people. All right, dulce de leche. Now that's still really good. It's a really moist cake with that caramel flavor in the center there. The cinnamon's nice. I wouldn't say it's the perfect piece of cake. I've actually had tres leches. I love tres leches. Just that flavor of condensed milk, maybe some vanilla, and moistness of that. I think I prefer. Oh, I'm sure there's some cinnamon on there too. I think I prefer that for sure. But I think this is still very solid. I like the texture. I like the flavor. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Now, I'm not going to show off the pumpkin. Well, I am. I'm going to cut into it. And then I'll show you what we got. But I'm not going to go crazy with it like with the dulce de leche. So as you can see, very dark burnt orange color. And let's go ahead and try it out. It's not a super pumpkin-y flavor. It makes me think maybe they dyed this bread a little bit, because the pumpkin's not super strong. It's there, but it's not super strong. I definitely think it could use some more oomph to it, but it's still good. It's still, I would say better than a lot of their cakes that they've done in the past. But it leaves me wanting more pumpkin taste. So with that, I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Usually things like this would lead me to a 6, but I like the texture. I like how dense it is. And there is a good enough amount of pumpkin where I can't put it as low as a 6, but there are some tweaks that it really could use. And you know, doesn't kite 5 as well as when I grab a pumpkin muffin from somebody that made it homemade with those chocolate chips. Oh man, can't top that. But it's still really good. So yeah, those are 2 fall flavors. Forgot to say, Churro Dulce de Leche is only available through October, I like to say 2nd, maybe 9th. It's a very short window. Go ahead, go to the website. They tell you when it runs to. Very limited time item, very popular item. So if you're going to get this, make sure to go earlier in the day. I know some of us don't have that convenience. Shout out to Mom. She had that convenience. But I have a 9 to 5 job. I don't have nothing Bundt cakes in town. So the only time I can go is right after work. And they were out. So again, beware. If you're able to make it, if you're able to get a friend to go, that should be your plan. So I think the Dulce Churro de Leche wins for sure out of these 2. Does it really deserve all that hype? Maybe, maybe not. I think it definitely could use some tweaks. As I said, 8 out of 10. So anyways, that's my review. I'm sticking to it, and I will see y'all around.